All right, we had one more problem to go on lesson 5.3F. So we are doing number 11 on 5.3F. This is probably the hardest one in the whole lesson. Andrew invested a total of $15,000 in two local businesses. He received 6% per year on one investment and 8% per year on the other. If the total income from these two investments for 1 year was $1,090, how much did Andrew invest in each business? So we have the same setup as before. Our interest is coming from two different investments. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and paste it over. It's not letting me copy. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to write it out. Our interest is coming from the first investment plus the second investment. And we remember our PERT, our interest is calculated as PRT, but we have two different investments. So we have two separate principal rates and times. So then we're back to the equation that we had on the last problem. I equals P for my first investment, R for my first investment, T for my first investment, plus P for my second investment, R for my second investment, T for my second investment. Okay, so I read the problem first just to figure out what do I have. I have interest coming from two different investments. I set up my basic equation. Then I go back and figure out how I'm going to write this. Andrew invested a total of $15,000. I don't know how much in each one, so I have to keep track. So $15,000 was invested, and it got split part into P1 and part into P2. So I'm going to go with the first one being 6% rate, so 0.06, and the second one being the 0.08. Now I can change either one. I like to make X my higher interest rate because then I won't have so many negatives. So here I'm going to make this X. This is the rest of my money. So something plus X has to equal $15,000. Well, if I want to go backwards, I'm going to have to subtract. So over here, this is $15,000 minus X. So where I see P1, I've got to put $15,000 minus X. And where I see P2, I've got to put X. Okay, so that's hard. You don't know how much you put in the whole thing, so you have to split up that $15,000. If the total income from these two investments for 1 year, so time is 1, so we're multiplying by 1, multiplying by 1, we have an addition sign, was $1,090. That's the total interest. All right, so now we've got our equation. We've got to clean it up. So here we have $1,090. 0.06 times 1 is 0.06, and then I got to distribute it over. It doesn't matter if that coefficient's in the front or back. It's still multiplication. So I have to distribute it over. So I have to go, all right, $15,000 times 0.06. If he took all of his money and put it into the 6% interest, he would have only made $900. But he didn't. So minus 0.06x. Over here, 1 times 0.08 is 0.08 times x. We have plus 0.08x. Then we have to combine like terms. So 8% minus 6% is 2%. Then we have to subtract the 900. So we get $190 was made from that 2% difference. Then we divide 190 divided by 0.02. We get X is equal to $9,500. So we remember that our X was our second investment. That is $9,500. And over here, we have to go $15,000 minus $9,500. to get $5,500. And then we have to answer in a complete sentence. So Andrew invested $5,500 at 6% and $9,500 at 8%. Okay, remember, if that was challenging for you, it's a video. You can always rewind it and go back and listen one more time. All right, once you're done, hit save and turn in that lesson, and I will see you next time.